All right, so we're going to go back into WDE distributors, and it's under my recent file, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. And we're going to open up our three tables. I'm going to double click on each one. And then they actually are going to have us kind of change how we're looking at the information or the objects in our navigation pane. By default, it's organized by object type. So you have all your tables together, all your queries together, the forms are all together, and so are the reports. And so what we're going to do is click on this arrow, and we're going to go to Table and Related Views. And right now, it's only showing us the movie table and objects that are associated with that. So orders by city is based on the movie table. Orders by movie is based on the movie table. Those are both queries. Then we've got a movie form, and we've got three reports that are all based on the movie table. And if we click here, you can see the movie table is selected. Now, if I choose orders, it's showing me the order table, the queries that are using data from that table, the order form, and reports that are using data from that table. And then if I click on the arrow again, I can see the US distributor table and the queries, forms, and reports that use data from that table. Now, if I want to see everything, I click on this and I go down to all tables. And now you can actually see, okay, this is the US distributor table and all the objects associated with that, my order table and all the objects associated with that, and then I've got the movie table and the various objects associated with that. And they want us to close out our order table, so we'll right-click and close. And they want the same thing with our movie table. And then they want us to kind of navigate within this US distributor table. Navigating in here is very similar to Excel. Okay, you can actually click on the different cells here, or actually fields. You can also press Tab to go from one to the next, or if you need to reverse, press Shift and Tab. You can use your arrow keys. You can use your right arrow key, your left arrow key, the down arrow, or the up arrow. So it is very, very similar to Excel. If you wanted to go to the very last record, we can press Control and End. Okay, last field, last record. We press Control and Home, H-O-M-E. We go to the first field in the first record. And down here, just like we saw in the form in the previous video, we do have navigation buttons in here as well, although it doesn't make as much sense to use them in the tables datasheet view, and that's what this view is called, datasheet view. It doesn't make as much sense because you can actually just click on whatever one you want. But we have the next button, the previous button. This takes us to the first record. This middle one here takes us to the last record. And you'll notice there's one with like a little magic star next to it. That always takes you to an empty record so you can add new data. Now, if you want to go to a particular record, okay, rather than using the previous and the next, what you can do is kind of click right in here, highlight what's there, and key in the number of the record you want to go to, and then just press the Enter key. And it'll take you right to that record. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and close. And if it asks you if you want to save anything, you can say no.